Standing inside the National Archives in front of the actual original Constitution, President Obama delivered a blistering critique.
Our government made decisions based on fear rather than foresight.
President Obama today proposed something new, something called prolonged detention. Doesn't sound that bad, right? Prolonged detention. Did you ever see the movie Minority Report? It was based on a Philip K. Dick short story. Came out in 2002. It starred Tom Cruise, remember? He played a police officer in something called the Department of Pre-Crime. Pre-crime is where people are arrested and incarcerated to prevent crimes that they have not yet committed. Mr. Marks.
Placing you under arrest for the future murder of Sarah Marks and Donald Dubin take place today, April 22nd, at 0800 hours, 4 minutes. No, I didn't do anything.
You didn't do anything, but you're gonna. Future murder. Creepy, right? Putting somebody in jail not for what they've done, but for what you're very sure they're going to do?
No, they're here already.
Somebody in jail not for what they've done, but for what you're very sure they're going to do. No, not for what they've done, but for what you're very sure they're going to do.
We shine the spotlight on an executive order that the White House was hoping that you would never learn about. Now, the president signed the National Defense Resources Preparedness Executive Order late Friday afternoon. And since that time, now the measure has been virtually ignored by the mainstream media. Now, the order essentially gives the President of the United States absolute power over any and all American resources during both times of peace and national crisis. Now, this includes, but is not limited to, food and livestock, water, plants, energy, health resources, transportation, and construction materials, and gives the government the ability to, quote, control the general distribution of any material, including applicable services, in the civilian market. White House Press Secretary Jay Carney laughed off a question about the document at today's briefing. Let's take a look.
There's been some online commentary suggesting this gives the executive branch power to allocate energy, food, water in either peacetime or wartime. And there are some conservative blogs that are pushing the notion that this suggests the White House is preparing for a war with Iran. Explain what this executive order was?
Well, I cannot explain that reaction to it. I think it was a fairly standard and routine piece of business.
Now, not everybody's laughing about this executive order. In fact, some have suggested this would give the President of the United States the authority to declare basic...
martial law during times of peace. And to be sure, this is simply the latest string of actions taken by the administration that ignore the basic principles of our Constitution.
Jesus Christ would not vote for Barack Obama. Jesus Christ would not vote for Barack Obama. Christ would not vote for Barack Obama because Barack Obama has behaved in a way that is inconceivable for Christ to have behaved.
Last night I dreamt about how things were. And then I woke up here.
Jesus Christ would not vote for Barack Obama. He supports a lifestyle that the Bible calls an abomination. Mr. Obama says he's a Christian, but he supports the destruction of innocent and sacred life. Jesus Christ would not vote for Barack Obama.
The Bible calls an abomination. Mr. Obama says he's a Christian, but he supports the destruction of innocent and sacred life.
Hope you're getting ready, America.
Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations, I will be exalted in the earth. The Lord of hosts is with us, the God of Jacob is our refuge.
We shine the spotlight on an executive order that the White House was hoping that you would never learn about. Now, the president signed the National Defense Resources Preparedness Executive Order late Friday afternoon. And since that time, now the measure has been virtually ignored by the mainstream media.
Everywhere I look, there are reminders that I only hold this job temporarily. But it's a long time between now and 2016, and anything can happen.
Whole front section over there by the street. Then you got all these, what the hell, in Escondido, California. Bunch of Humvees with turrets on top. But for all you guys that think I'm just a conspiracy nut, what the hell does Escondido need these Humvees for? Huh?
A hostile government takeover by the current administration. Something to think about, he says. We may not have the 2016 presidential election if America does not act now.
July 24th, 2015. I'm in New Orleans, Louisiana, and this train bridge right here has a military convoy of assorted military vehicles. Now, obviously, this is for Jade Helm 15 because there's increased military movement spotted all over the country. They're getting ready for something.
I tell you, folks, this business about serving beyond 2016, you know, the thing that, when you look at Obama's followers, and we've discussed it here, they are a cult-like bunch.
We've got, looks like some military dune buggies up here in northern Texas on July 24th, 2015. Jade Helm 15, military dune buggies, northern Texas.
The laws, and the president is bound.
Maybe Obama might be the last president. Since then, he made a statement about running for a third term, wishing he could. Talk about that more.
Well, the thing that everybody had better watch, Obama knows what I know. There's only two people in this world that can stop him from his agenda, which is to dedicate and make himself king, using the FEMA provisional government. And Alex, you've covered FEMA for years, so don't let anybody fool you. It's out there. They're waiting to do it. But Obama wants to be that person.
95 North, coming up to Wilmington, Delaware.
What has God shown you that will happen in the future?
He showed me that if Christians don't start praying more than they ever have, even the churches become the house of prayer. This next election,
presidential election,
is not going to take place, that it's going to be suspended because evil's going to arise, and some disasters are going to happen, and some things are going to be put in place, and the president's not going to be removed. He's going to stay in, and these things are going to happen, and they're going to be very bad if we don't get a hold of God.
I was actually told that the elections was going to be delayed, that there wasn't going to be a 2016 election. And there's only two reasons why we would not have an election: war or martial law. That's it.
So that means Obama remains in the White House?
That's what I was told. Now for what extent of time and all of that, I don't know. I wouldn't say permanently, but I keep going back to what I said in 2004, that the next president after Bush will be the one to lead us into the tribulation.
Let me just say something to all my conspiracy-oriented friends on the right who think I'm planning to unleash some secret agenda. You're absolutely right.